That's true. In this part of it is, I'm going to review if you do photograph. I like you to talk about your photograph on your own for about a minute, and also to answer a question about your parents' photographs. Student A, it's your turn. Here are your photos. They show people doing different sports. I'd like you to compare the photographs and say why you think people might choose to do these sports. All right? Well, you have 1 minute. Well, in picture two, eh, I think he would like to do this activity that is rock climbing because he likes adventure. mm, he likes taking risks, and he enjoys spending his time alone because it's an activity that is just or can be just one person mm, on his or her own. mm, is sort of a challenge. Mm. And I think that people doing this activity enjoy being in touch with nature. Mm. Rock climbing is a popular activity nowadays. Well, as regards picture two, well, it's a team sport. They are playing basketball. That is a very popular sport in the United States. It's good uh, to keep healthy, get fit. As you can see, some people are having a look at them. And they are constantly moving. mm, And it's an activity that I would do mm, with some friends because you can share some time together there. Mm. Well, now as regards the questions. Well, for photograph, uh, picture one, could you do that activity? Mm, Why? Why not? Well, in my case, I couldn't do it because mm, I'm not a sports person, and I prefer not taking many risks. mm, And for this, you need training. I don't see myself doing that activity. Well, as regards picture or photograph too, I think I do that activity. I could play basketball with some friends because I think it's a simple activity. It doesn't demand much training, and I like being in contact or touch with people, and I enjoy this type of activity. Well, let's go with tax two and now different photographs. In this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you two photographs. I like you to talk about your photograph of your own for about a minute and also to answer a question about your partner's photograph. Well, it's your turn first. Yeah, your photographs, they show people doing different activities in their free time. I like you to compare the photographs and say why you think the people might be doing this activity in their free time. All right? Well, you have 1 minute. Well, in my case, I prefer to do. activity two, that is reading a book in a park, relaxing and taking a time for myself, listen to music mm, after a stressful day of work. mm. I think it's something for your mind mm, to have a break and relax a bit. Mm. This helps you have more energy and not to feel so stressed after a long day. Also, you enjoy being in touch with nature. mm, And if we compare it to activity one, we can say that in the next one, they seem to have more fun than in the following one. They are together, I think, spend time with friends. Sometimes it's good. Um, you can have some fun together. And it's a different activity, maybe quite stressful when video games. And well, some people are into video games and they find excitement on that. Well, question about picture one. Do you like playing games? Well, in my case, I don't. Well, but I admit that some people do, and they like it a lot. Sometimes I do enjoy playing video games, uh, and they go back to the old times when they were teenagers or kids. Mm, It's a way to go back to childhood and to other times when you were a teen. Mm, You find excitement. Mm. Well, if we talk about picture two, we can say that it's, the question would be if you could do that activity and mm, if you find it relaxing. Well, in my case, yes, I do because I'm fond of reading, and it's nice to find a time to do so. Mm. It keeps your mind open. Also helps you to relax, to lower your stress. And also listening to music is great for not for your mind, and also helps you to your body to be not so tense. I could do that activity. Sometimes there are not many pairs nearby, but if you find the right place where you can join your own, is a great activity to do.